It's the Commanders and the Colts, and it's all up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. We count down to kickoff in what should be an epic one here, as it'll be the AFC champion Indianapolis Colts taking on the NFC champions, the Washington Commanders. Fortnight of Super Bowl week is over, and away we go in Super Bowl 58. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Herbert on the first play wants to pass it. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. 2nd and 7 from the 20. This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now? But maybe the better question, CD, what do you think are the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
Well, you know it's something that he thought about, Brandon, and he had to, and he was thinking about it long before he got to this stage. As the season progressed and he saw that his team was good, if he was smart, he started to make plans right then and there. Reach out to other coaches who've been there before.
He's got a man, complete. The 20. Touchdown, Indianapolis. So a long play for our first points in the Super Bowl.
No doubt about it, and what we see here is something that we saw all year long from them. The ability to strike from anywhere on the field. How about the way they got it started in this one?
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. A short kick taken at the 18. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Play action. It's Lawrence. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. He finds his man, complete. That's Curtis. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Lawrence to throw. Flush to his right. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
But to throw again is Lawrence. This goes out wide for Mixon. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. mix in here again on back-to-back plays. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be second and a couple. Now Lawrence. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Robbie Anderson, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders are an extra point away from tying up this Super Bowl. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. That's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill.
Touchdown! Tim Patrick, 46 yards, and the Colts have taken the lead. CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we can at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. A short kick taken at the 18. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. Now Lawrence. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Curtis. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
To throw again on 2nd down. Lawrence flushed out right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Lawrence on 3rd down. He finds his man complete. It's Curtis. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 28. They go play action with Lawrence. Steps away under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. That brings us to the end of one in Super Bowl 58. loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Here's Lawrence. Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That'll be caught by Anderson. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Mixon will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Mixon again. Trying to find a lane, but he finds nothing but defenders. Stop for no gain at the 2-yard line. On 3rd and goal, Lawrence. And that will be incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
Touchdown, Washington. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taken from about the 12.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end.
And this is going to be intercepted. Past the 20. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. Koo now for the point after. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines to run for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there at 2nd down. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Touchdown, Colts. Tim Patrick, his 2nd touchdown in this Super Bowl. And the Colts are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. The extra point splits the uprights. And we've got a tie game here, a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. A short kick taken at the 18. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35.
Out
there setting ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. The center receiver in motion to the right. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Defense doing their job, really nowhere to run the football.
Yeah, it's almost textbook, wasn't it? Every place he tried to find an open spot, there just wasn't one. Congrats to the defense, no gain.
Call fitting your gaps, right?
I love it. You're exactly right.
Two minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. We remind you in just a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Orlando and our good friend Jonathan Coachman. Coach will run through some of the numbers and the next-gen stats from this first half of football so far. On play action, Lawrence. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Koo knocks this one through the post. And with it, they'll take the lead at 24-21. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with a little under a minute to go, they may try and work their way into field goal range and try to tie up this ball game. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Evans comes in motion right. Back to the air. Herbert on 2nd down. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Airing this one out for Evans. And the defense loses him. It's complete. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Kareem Hunt in the final seconds of the first half. And the Colts have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. And some space here. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So it's halftime here on sports' grandest stage in the Super Bowl. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw complete there to St. Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first. From midfield now, Lawrence. He finds his man, complete. It's Curtis. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Lawrence will throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. They go play action now. Lawrence. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. 13 yards down to the 13. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and forced an incompletion.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Lawrence. And he's got his man in stride, complete. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Again, it's Lawrence. Trying to improvise. Touchdown! A great play there. His 2nd touchdown in the Super Bowl. And the Commanders have regained the lead in the 2nd half of this Super Bowl. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that gives him a 3-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 and the 24. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Herbert swings this out for Hunt. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now it's Herbert. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I like what they tried to do there. They didn't get a completed pass downfield, but they came up with a momentum play. Big-time gain on the previous snap. Came right back and threw one deep, hoping to catch them on their heels.
second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
That was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Herbert now. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. In motion right is Evans. Here we go on 4th. Herbert. He'll fire this one deep for Eckler. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, Indianapolis. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
A short kick taken at the 18. And they'll have good field position here as he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They had gotten the lead with the opening drive touchdown in the 3rd quarter. Now they relinquished that lead back. Could be in for an interesting second half.
It certainly feels that way, doesn't it? Almost turning into one of those pendulum games, right? Where it swings back and forth, and who's going to make the play that changes that maybe it puts it on one side and keeps it there.
Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. It's a 1st down for Washington on a pickup of 11. Play action. It's Lawrence. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Now Lawrence to throw. That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts' 44-yard line. Now Lawrence. Throw left side complete. That's Curtis. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down. The 20.
That's another Washington Commanders 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line. That's the end of the 3rd quarter.
We are through 3 quarters of play here from Allegiant Stadium. It's Super Bowl 58. And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Eluding the pressure right. This will be caught inside the 10. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. Back at the 5-yard line now, second and goal. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Buying time to his left. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it, incomplete.
This is where good coaching and execution come into play, because down this close, you absolutely don't want to turn it over. Good job keeping that in mind as he escaped, bought time, and decided throwing it away was his best option.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now receiver in motion left. Here we go. Gotta have it. Lawrence. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. A great effort there with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Commanders answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that gives him a 3-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Pulls it in at the 13. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And this could become a career-defining drive for some. Down 3. 4th quarter of the Super Bowl. This is where the legends are made in the National Football League as they begin this drive first and 10. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive. It's a quick first down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch him drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Being chased, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Hassan Reddick able to drop him for a loss of a couple.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. They'll send a receiver in motion left. He's going to rifle one deep left side. He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Kareem Hunt, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Colts use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th. Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. A short kick taken at the 18. And they'll have good field position here as he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And we're at the time of the Super Bowl where, look, they need points. And they need them badly. Trailing here in the 4th quarter as they begin this drive first and 10. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now Lawrence. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 yards the pickup. First down, Washington. From the gun, it's Lawrence. Pass thrown right back to Joe Mixon. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Throwing now, Lawrence. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Curtis. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Lawrence. And he'll just get rid of it.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone's going to be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work with this 4-point fourth-quarter lead. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is third down. Here's Lawrence. He finds his man complete. It's Curtis. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth. So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10. Back to throw, Lawrence. This goes out wide from Mixon. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. He's back to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like having there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's throwing it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. So this defense, they looked a little shaky to start the drive, but bottom line, they're a play away from finishing it off.
They rocked them a little bit on this drive, didn't they? But as you and I both know, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. They have a chance to end it right here.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. On a huge mistake late, it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Colts have just about sewn up this football game. And just when you thought this game might be turned on its ear, a late interception pretty much going to seal the deal.
Yeah, boy, talk about having your backs to the wall. This defense, they look like they're in danger of surrendering this lead, but they knew they needed that one play